Gentlemen, the cattle segment or section, it's the Hereford breed is the breed of the focus. The Hereford breed.
Yeah, it's the breed for the AMP for the year. What is it? The feature breed.
Feature breed. Yeah.
And we're lucky to have a fellow from Australia, the ex-president Steve Reid from Australia, judging with Jack Murray. So it's good.
Tell me, what are the judges looking for when they look at an animal, whether it be a cow or a bull?
Well, if I'm in the ring, I'm looking for the type I like mainly. The type of animal that I see fits the beef industry and where we're heading and what the future is for our breed. So that's number one, and then I'm looking for structure and basically conformation, how the animal walks, and they've got to be structurally sound in the feet, jaws, heads, and and then you build up in your mind a picture of where you're going to place the animal. So
It must get confusing when you're doing the all breeds and the meat and wool cut because you've got so many different aspects.
Well, you comment on it.
It does get hard because you've got such a good line of cattle and they're all so even. And at the end of the day, it's the judge's opinion just on that day. Like you get out here in the ring and there's an awesome line of cows and calves, and you just got to be firm where you're going to and what your principles are and how you're going to handle it. And there's some really quality stock here, and it's a privilege to be asked to judge.
How do you become a judge? I mean, is there a sort of a hierarchy?
The societies pick the judges, and they start all our judges off as associate judges, which is really lucky because we've got to get youth involved in our breeds. That's the future. Get youth involved, and then as you've done half a dozen shows, then you get lifted up and get watched, and then goes the senior judge after
you get
the senior
moved
judge.
up to, we have a status, we have associate status and a senior judge status. So once you're in the senior judge status, you can judge at any show anywhere, basically. Yeah.
Is it a thankless task because there's only one winner?
It is a thankless task, but at the end of the day, it's passion, and you've got to have that passion to be able to want to do it and to believe you can do it, and it's passion that drives it. Passion that drives these people to bring cattle to the show to start with, we're lucky. Our biggest problem in New Zealand, we just haven't got enough shows for young people to really get them going. But the AMP show is doing an awesome job getting young judges classes, and we're all trying to do it. The Angus guys are doing it, the Hereford guys are doing it, just to get youth involved big time.
Just looking at the Angus behind us here, there's a lot of young people handling then.
Yeah, no, and that's what it's all about. That's the future, and getting young people back into AMP shows and getting them going is great.
Is the beef industry in good heart?
Oh, very good heart, yes. The only downside is probably cow numbers are dropping a bit because of competition from the dairy, but I think we're going to see that come back now that dairy jobs slip back a bit. So,
the good thing about numbers being down is that the quality will always not be culled.
Yes, very much so.
So basically the national herd will be looking better because of it.
Yes, and then with beef being over $5, we haven't seen that in the last forever really. So for 2 years consistently with beef over $5, it's got to be a real positive.
No, really, really exciting times for beef farmers, and it's so good to see our commercial farmers getting paid for what they're doing. They've been buying good quality cattle and bulls and things, and they've stuck to their knitting, and it's great to see them rewarded. That's a real big thing. It's awesome. No, it's great. Long may it last.